One of the things that Thrive was founded on was that mission of how do we get credit unions to thrive? No pun intended, but yet semi-intended. And that has to do with connecting the big data. Now, Thrive is not a data warehouse at all. We're the business strategy. So we work really well with On Approach's data because it's so robust and they do such a beautiful job of making it fabulous and attainable and connectable. So when we work together, we build these reports. So I have a standard set of reports that come out, and then my team comes and we look at them and start to put them into kind of an actionable, digestible resource. So the credit union can look at that and say, that's what's really in our data. So it's sort of the two pieces together. You've got to have the data warehouse to be able to pull it and make it beautiful and understandable, but then you've got to have a tool or a solution like Thrive to help you, if you can't do it already, to help you come up with what the solutions are and what the insights are. There is so much wonderful excitement when you see connected data. And let me just explain that because that sounds really nerdtastic. When you see data come together, you usually think of the member as maybe in a lending capacity. So you're thinking, lending score or volume or these numbers over here. And then when you look at a member at maybe the branch level, you see this compact over here. We're now putting the whole story together. So everybody gets to see this member who's now coming into them. And it's more so that whole journey and that engagement and those needs that they can solve. And credit unions love to solve the member's problem. I mean, if that was the raison d'etre, that is it. How do I solve your problems? This allows you to see it and figure out really great ways that either you're currently doing it or ways you can do it. And that's when the bubble of excitement happens, and it's so much fun because everybody realizes they have a part, and that not only a part, but it's going to be magical. And when they come together, that connection, they are part of something wider and can really be impressive and make a difference to the member's life. Free socks. Well, I kind of like free socks, and the reason why is because it's a really beautiful metaphor for what credit unions can deliver when they have their data insights. And let me give you an example about free socks. So, gosh, I was trying to do a beautiful health thing in my life, and I wanted to learn how to run longer and farther. So I joined and started a health app. So I go in there and I give them just a little bit of information. I mean, it could have been all lies, but I was pretty truthful. I told them my age, my goal, how much I wanted to run, the zip code, a little bit about the music. I told them about what kind of shoes I have. And I'm just using this app the way you're supposed to. It tells me, good job, and gives me badges when I achieve stuff, and it's all fabulous. But then something really unique happened. About 6 months into using the app, I got this box in my front door with a pair of socks. And they were these pink, fun, fluffy, fuzzy socks. I mean, fuzzy on the inside, not on the outside. They're athletic running socks. And inside was a note saying, based on the amount that you run, you'll find that these socks will help you run. And I thought to myself, I'm not going to be freaked out that I got a pair of pink socks, but I am curious, will they really be helpful? They were. And not only did I love getting something I needed, but I loved getting something I needed for free. That made me love this brand that, of course, when they sent out, here's, a 2-for-1 coupon, I'm in, and now I've got half of my running wardrobe, or more than that, is all by this company. So what does that mean to credit unions? Let's create what the member needs. Let's create those free sock moments. Let's look at our data, put it together, and give them things that they need before they know they need it. And that's where the magic really happens. And what I think is so much fun about working with clients like our community is there are free sock moments where how do we know where the next branch that's going to be helpful? How do I know that you've got a loan that you may be paying too much that we can help you with someplace else? How do we build a credit card rewards program that's going to be valuable, that the rewards are going to be valuable to you? And that's where all these free socks moments lie within the data. And I think that's really the magic of it, being able to give free socks. And again, that eventually ends up with changing the members' lives financially. And that's where the bigger magic happens. What is so fantastic about AXFI is the fact that, number one, it is put together by a vendor. So you have some beautiful opportunities to get some incredible speakers, but it's not a vendor conference. You're not having sales pitches. You've got to go into a room and try our new system. You've got everybody talking about one just common theme, and that is, what do I do with my data? And how do I improve the members' lives? And you've got a myriad of way of how you do it. So it's very different in both outside of the industry speakers. In fact, the majority of them are. You have a very interesting collaboration going on with attendees. People are talking across everything, very openly, very collaboratively, and there's a buzz. There's just a buzz that happens here that is very different than other tech conferences I speak at because of this collaboration and this excitement, and you can almost feel it when a ping happens and somebody says, I know what that speaker's talking about and I know how to do it. And that's just very different.